Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Elementor. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now for those who don't know, Elementor is a popular website builder plugin for WordPress. Now it's known for its user-friendly drag and drop interface that allows users to create custom websites without needing to write any code. Now it's specifically designed to be accessible for both beginners as well as professionals. Now, you don't necessarily have to be a web designer in order to use Elementor, so of course feel free to use it. Now, it does offer a wide range of functionalities and design options. So here are some of the key features and aspects of Elementor. So number one, it does have a drag and drop editor. So that is the selling point of Elementor itself. Elementor's main feature is its visual editor. Now, it allows you to build and customize your website in real time. This lets you see changes that you make with Elementor, and then you can simply drag and drop widgets onto your page. As well as that, you can arrange them as you wish and customize their appearance. But we will take a closer look at Elementor later on in the video. Now, with the widgets and templates, Elementor comes with a large selection of widgets. You have buttons, headings, images, text blocks, sliders, and plenty more. And now you can use all of this to add content and functionality to your website. Now, it also offers a variety of pre-designed templates and blocks, so you don't really have to worry too much about the design stages if you're unsure. All you need to do is simply drag and drop that specific template or that block onto your page. Now, these can all be customized as needed. So change the color palette, change the fonts, anything is completely up to you as it is a drag and drop builder. Now, the third point to this is you do have responsive design. So with Elementor, you can create responsive websites that look good on all devices. So that's not just including your desktop, but that's your tablet as well as the mobile. Now, it also allows you to adjust settings for desktop, tablet, and mobile views, and that ensures your site is accessible as well as user-friendly across all platforms. Now, in terms of theme builder, Elementor's theme builder feature lets you design your entire WordPress theme. That includes headers, footers, single post layouts, and archive pages, and that gives you the complete control over your site's appearance. So it is pretty much the same as just a normal WordPress site as well. So if you guys have handled the WordPress site, you do see a bunch of the WordPress themes. So it's pretty much just handing that over to Elementor as well. Now, on top of this, there is a WooCommerce integration. So if you are wanting to run an e-commerce store, you can still do that through Elementor. They're both just going to be plugins anyway. So as well as this, Elementor does offer a deep integration with WooCommerce. So if you have both these plugins together on WordPress, you can create something really nice for an e-commerce platform. So the popular e-commerce platform for WordPress are, of course, WooCommerce, or is going to be only WooCommerce. Now, this allows for design of custom product pages as well as checkout pages and more. So you'll probably not get this option when it comes to maybe any other website builder like Wix, or if you're looking through Shopify, or if you're looking through the likes of Squarespace. Any of those may not offer the option to customize these product pages as well as checkout pages. But with WordPress and WooCommerce integration and Elementor, you can do this. Now, it is a pop-up builder. So Elementor includes a tool to create pop-ups for various purposes. And this could be like email subscriptions, you could do promotions or announcements with full control over the design and targeting options. Now, on top of this, I would say that WordPress with Elementor, of course, and any other plugin, it is a very SEO-friendly platform. So websites built with Elementor specifically are designed to be SEO friendly. The code it generates is optimized for search engines, and it works well with most SEO plugins. Now, another bonus as well to this is that since it's going to be on WordPress, it will receive regular updates as well as community support. And with the people working on Elementor as well, you do have a community based on that plugin. So Elementor is known for its regular updates as well, adding new features and improvements. And as well as that, it also has a large community of users offering a wealth of tutorials, forums, and third-party add-ons. Now, just to give you guys a heads up as well, Elementor is available in both free version with basic functionalities and a pro version with advanced features and capabilities, but we'll later show you that in the video. Now, just a little bit more about Elementor as well, just with the features. I want to talk about the advanced design capabilities. So Elementor provides a plethora of design options, and that includes advanced typography. You've also got color settings, motion effects, as well as custom CSS. Now, this allows for a high degree of customization to achieve the desired look and feel for your website. You do have a massive amount of global widgets and settings, so you can create global widgets as well and apply global settings for consistent styling across your entire website. Now, this is particularly useful for maintaining a uniform brand identity. Now, as well as this, you do have dynamic content. Elementor supports dynamic content, which means you can insert content from WordPress fields and custom fields into your designs. This is especially useful for sites that require content to be updated frequently, like news, sites, or blogs. It does have integration with marketing tools, so Elementor integrates with a variety of marketing tools and platforms. This includes email marketing services, you've got social media platforms, and CRM software. Now, this makes it easier to use your website as a powerful marketing tool. Now, number 5, it is a multilingual and RTL support. So it does support multiple languages and RTL, which is right to left writing, for creating multilingual websites. And lastly, of course, I mentioned it before, but it is also developer friendly. While Elementor is designed for ease of use without coding knowledge, it's also developer friendly, and it can offer clean code, custom attributes, and hooks for further customization. So, of course, now you may be wondering how I can actually use Elementor. There are also hosting services for WordPress as well as Elementor. So you can use the likes of, well, the first one here is Hostinger. So this is known for its affordable plans. Hostinger offers WordPress optimized hosting with easy setup, good performance, and strong support. Now you do have the likes of Bluehost as well. So Bluehost is one of the hosting services officially recommended by WordPress. It offers a range of WordPress-focused hosting plans with features like automatic WordPress installation as well as updates. There's also SiteGround, so that's another WordPress recommended hosting platform, and it's known for its good customer service, high performance, and enhanced security features. It also includes features like daily backups as well as free SSL certificates. Now, you may want to use WP Engine as well, and there is also an alternative to WP Engine if you don't want to pay for something straight away, which is local, but we'll talk about that later on. So WP Engine provides managed WordPress hosting, meaning they can handle technical aspects like updates, security, performance optimization. It is a bit pricier, but it does offer robust features and outstanding support. There is another one as well, which is called DreamHost. Now, DreamHost offers a variety of hosting plans as well, and that includes managed WordPress hosting, and it's known for its solid performance, extensive storage, and unlimited bandwidth. So they're pretty much the top 5 that you would use. Now, for the secret 6, there is one where it's called local. Now, this is for local hosting. This is where you can set up a WordPress site without having to pay anything. So it is completely free as well, and I'll actually showcase that now. So this is a platform called Local WP, and it does typically refer to Local by Flywheel, and this is a popular local development environment tool, and it's designed for WordPress. Now, the reason why I am talking about this is for the fact that you can do some offline development with Elementor on top and using WordPress. So it is a fairly good platform to work on, especially since you're doing offline development as well. So number 1, it is easy, an easy WordPress site setup. Local just simplifies the overall process of setting up a new WordPress site. It automates your PHP, your web server, your MySQL database, and that means you could just quickly start working on a new site. It's got safe testing environment as well. So since the development occurs on your local machine, you can experiment with themes, plugins, and code without the risk of breaking your live site. Now, this is particularly useful for testing updates or new features. Now, on top of this as well, there is offline development, as I've mentioned. So with local, you can develop your WordPress site offline. Now, this is convenient if you're working in a place without internet connection or if you just want to save your bandwidth. And you do have your speed and performance. So local environments are typically faster than live servers. And on top of this as well, they do run directly on your computer. So this can improve your overall workflow and efficiency. You can clone and site cloning and site blueprints are on this as well. So you can clone your WordPress sites if you need to. That is very handy for creating multiple sites with this, the same or similar configurations. You can also save a particular setup as a blueprint to reuse for future projects. So that is pretty much just a little bit of an insight on what local is. Now, just to get to it, all you would need to do is select download. You can choose your platform, of course, there. You've got Mac, Windows, and Linux. And then once you have done that, that'll then download. All you need to do is accept a couple of things, and then that's pretty much in your computer system. So once you have been through this, you should have a screen now, which would pop up to this. So this is the local dashboard, really. Now you can see that I have played about with it, and I've got a couple of sites there, and even test one. So what I'll do is I'll actually go ahead and delete this test site. So I'll go ahead and remove this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up another test site. So here we have the option there to create a new site and one there to create from a blueprint. We'll just go for a normal one for now. So just so you know, guys, that this is actually just a free version. So do expect to see a free version of Elementor as well. So we're going to put down test and test, not overly safe, but we'll go ahead and do that. Add to site. So it will just take a minute or two just for it to fully load. It doesn't take too long. So this is just a very handy platform to work on. You do have that live link feature as well, and that generates temporary URL for your local site, and you can share this URL with clients or team members, or even just to give a feedback almost. They can view and track your site even if it's not live. So it just makes it a really good platform to work on. There is quite a bit more to it than just that. So once this has loaded up, I'll actually skip forward once this is fully loaded. So once that has all fully loaded, you can see you have access to WP admin and open site. So just before you do that, you have to make sure that there's this option here, which is called one-click admin. Go ahead and turn that on and select your admin. And then make sure it's the one that you've created. I've went ahead and said test. So once that is all good, go ahead and open up the WP admin. Now this will then bring you to this. So you should get a page pop-up. So this is the page pop-up here. This is just the dashboard for WordPress itself. Now to add the plugin, you need to go to your left side here. You've got plugins, you've got installed plugins and add new. So just select add new plugin. Should be brought to this page. Now there's an option as well to upload that plugin. So if you say you do have the full version of Elementor, go ahead and drop it in here if you paid for it. However, if you want to just trial it out and go for the free version, we're going to just simply search up Elementor. And it should be the first one here. So it should say Elementor website builder, more than just a page builder. So go ahead and install that. It only takes just under a minute, just a couple of seconds, hopefully. So you can see that it is always being updated. So last time it was updated was about a month ago, which is great. That's what we want to see. There's about 5 million active users on our active installations as well. So should give you some hope that it is a good platform to use. So you see that I've activated that. So here we are. You can go ahead and create an Elementor account if you want to. And you can also upgrade it, as you can see. Now, with the upgraded version, I'll go ahead and showcase this now. You do have a couple of plans there, which is essential, advanced, expert, and agency. So with this, you got 1 site, 3 sites, 25 sites, or 1,000 sites. So essential starting off at 59 USD, coming up to 99, 199, 399. So really just depends on what plan that you want to pick out. With this essential one, what you will get is premium support, 50 pro widgets, theme builder, dynamic content, and form builder. Now, of course, with the other ones here, you will unlock that extra 32, which I would recommend to go for, especially if there's like a carousel or a couple of sliders or a couple of different widgets that you want to add on to your site. You may not get it for essentials. So that's something to take a note of. And at the end of the day, it will just cost you around that. That's per year. So if that was in Great British pounds, I would say that it's roughly around 80 to 85 pound, whilst of course, for American dollars, it's coming to $99. So that is pretty much the plans. You can compare them if you need to as well. So I would just double check and see whether it's going to be beneficial to choose the essential, advanced, expert, or agency. So hopping back onto this, you do get this page set up here. You can go ahead and create an account, or you can connect your account if you already have one. If you don't, you can go ahead and choose to skip. And then you do have a couple of options here to start with a hello theme. So we'll just go for that. And then currently it has found out that we are giving the name test. So we'll just stick with the test, and then we're going to go ahead and click next. If you have a logo already, go ahead and drop it in. But currently I do not, so I'm just going to skip this. So you have a couple of options here, and this is to either edit a blank canvas with the Elementor editor, or you could choose a professionally designed template or import your own. So I'll just go ahead and see if I can select a professionally designed one, see if I can try to drag it in. If not, then we'll just go for a blank canvas. So already they have a couple of themes on this WordPress platform. So if you wanted a blog, you can go for a blog. There's a couple of wireframes that they have as well. So portfolio too. They've also got a simple website. So I would assume that this is just a one-page website. And then, of course, an e-commerce platform, which you will have to have commerce integration on it as well. So that is something to note when you are doing this. Now, with the tags, of course, there's design, there's consulting, there's tours, travel. So these are all categories for what you sort of want to go for. So if I want to go for merchandise, you can see that it brings it to that. If there's car repair, unfortunately, there's none available. But if you are looking for more kits, there are some available on ThemeForest. So ThemeForest, I'm sure you guys know in the Envato elements as well, or this one's called Envato Market. But this is where you can go ahead and buy or grab a theme for free, and you can install it for your WordPress site. So something to keep an eye out for if you aren't too happy with the different themes that Elementor has to give. But that is what they have, so it's still pretty good. So you have also kits by plan. There's a free version here. You can see this is what we'll probably go for, as I currently have the free version, and then I'll actually jump in and then I'll show you a paid for version. But that's the free one. You do have multiple options for the pro, advanced, expert, and agency. That's why the plans do take into account for this. So if you do check out the plans, make sure you're going for the right one that you believe is what you want to go for. So do a bit of research on it. Make sure that you're getting the right one for your money. So I'm going to go ahead and select free for now. I'm going to go ahead and view the demo for this. So this is sort of what we are looking for. Nice and simple. It's actually good, the fact that it's for free as well. So once you are happy enough, all you need to do is go ahead and apply that kit. And you can see here that we need to connect to the template library. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So I'll just go back to the library. And then what I'll do is I'll actually create an account. Now this is what you should get. So it'll say connect your library, your site to template library, localhost, and of course my user. And I'm going to go ahead and connect that. So once that's happened, of course, then all you need to do is go ahead and either customize or apply to all. So I'll just apply it to all. And I'm going to go ahead and enable. So I'll wait for this to fully load and then I'll get back to you guys. So you should get this message saying that the kit is now live, and then you can actually see it live if you want to. So it's pretty much just going to be the way that we previewed it, but this time it's going to say test. And of course we don't have all the necessary items, and all we need to do is close this. Then we can go ahead and start customizing that there. So we can go to Elementor itself, and then if we need to go ahead and add custom codes or set anything that we want, we do have that option as well. I've went ahead and skipped forward there. You do have the option up here to customize that site. So if you just go from the dashboard and then select test, visit site, and then you can actually have the option here to edit with Elementor. So instead of editing that page, you can see there's what the site looks like currently. So it's nice for free. So go ahead and edit with Elementor. You can also go to the site settings or the theme builder. So we'll just go to the theme builder here, and then we'll see just a couple of other options that they have. So they've got their headers, the footers, single page. These are all pretty much locked because we don't have the pro version. So we'll just go ahead and edit with Elementor. Should get this E sort of circle. So that's when you know that you're getting loaded in. Continue. And there we have it. That is pretty much what the Elementor platform looks like. Now everything can be moved, everything can be changed. You could see here, I can actually drag and drop it up here if I want to, or I can go ahead and drag and drop to where it was. So it is very good as a drag and drop builder. I can go ahead and change my sections as well. I can add sections in here as well, or add widgets. Of course, add my structure. So I'll just do this. And on the left side here, you'll get a couple of options for your widgets. You can go ahead and drag and drop these widgets in. You can see that these are all free at the minute. And then I can go ahead and just delete them if need be. But it is such a very easy platform to work on. And there's pretty much not much else to it. So you've got your basics here, which is heading, image, and icon. Now with the pro version, you do have the 80 widgets there. So that's why I would recommend to go for a higher plan compared to the essential, as you will get these options. Now, there is WooCommerce integration as well. So you have to make sure that you add that plugin too. And then, of course, there's WordPress for the ones that they have. And of course, there's a couple of single ones and then just normal site ones. So that is what Elementor looks like. It is just a very easy platform to work on. So I would just get creative, see what else you can do, and drag and drop a couple of parts in here. There's really not much else to it. And if you are happy enough with it, you can go ahead and preview your changes. It opens up a new screen and you can check out some of the new work that you've done. So it is just a simple, basic platform. Now with Hostinger, this is our next platform where you can go ahead and jump into creating a site. So the reason why I said that I showcased the free one, of course, so you can try Elementor out and see if you will like it. But Hostinger is where you have to pay for a plan, and you also have that integration then with WordPress. So you can see that they've got two options, which is AI Builder and WordPress. What we want to primarily focus on is WordPress. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then you can see, I'll just do this. Okay. And then there are options here as well. So I can use an existing domain or a domain. So I'll just use an existing domain. See if that's the one. Let's see. So what I'll do is I'll skip ahead until I get into the dashboard itself. So I've just been brought to Hostinger here, and then I've got the everything set up. So I've just went ahead and got a domain. So I've went for pt website build.xyz, and here I have the option then. So currently what I have is the premium web hosting. So there's about 100 sites that are available to be created on this. So I'm not too worried about creating too many websites. And all we need to do now is jump onto the admin panel itself. So it should bring you up the H panel for hostingers. We'll just wait for this to load. Redirect us to WordPress, as you can see. So this is just a hosting platform, works the same way. You can see everything is pretty much the same compared to what we've done here with WordPress, or the other local site that we have. So Hostinger is installed on this. You can see that we have WooCommerce as well. So same scenario, if you want to add a new plugin, you can go ahead and do that. And then I can just search up for Elementor again. And then this should be the first thing that comes up. You can go ahead and install that if I need to. So just like so, I'm going to go ahead and activate that. And then, of course, this is where I can go ahead and connect my account. I just skipped ahead there, and again, it's pretty much there. You have the PT website build.xyz, and you've got pretty much all the blocks that you need. So it is working the same way as local, and this is where you can pretty much just go ahead and install your widget. But do know that this is a paid for hosting, so that is one thing when you are creating a website through Elementor on this, is that you have to pay for hosting. So that's why I showcased the first one, which is local, which is free, just to give you a feel for what WordPress is and the other plugins like Elementor. Now, just to showcase another one as well, this is 10Web. So I actually got confused with Hostinger there and 10Web. So 10Web is the one that has the full version for Elementor. It's already built in. But again, you will have to pay for 10Web, but it does include everything that you need. So if we take a look on the left side, you can see that we have access to the stuffs that would be locked. So if I actually just jump on the hosting panel for Hostinger here, you could see that the pro version are all locked. And then if I jump on to the, let's see, if we jump onto the 10Web one, these are all unlocked for me. So that's just one thing. You can see that there are some 10Web premium widgets as well. So like you've got pricing tables, price lists, post, portfolio. So each platform or each hosting platform will be different, especially for Elementor. It'll be different for each one. So that's the three I would recommend. If you want to pay for a little bit more, then you got Hostinger, and you would have to pay for a subscription for your own account. But with the Elementor on 10Web, it's already integrated on here, and you've also got your general as well as some of the 10Web premium widgets. So something to consider when you are building a website. But this is what we have going. You've got different themes as well on here. Works the same way. There is nothing different. So if I wanted to add a section, I can go ahead and do that. I can go ahead and add a premium widget that they've got, like a countdown. And you can see that there's a countdown. So really simple, really easy to work with, especially with Elementor being a website builder. But guys, that pretty much reaches the end of the video. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, let us know in the comment section below. We'd like to know what you think. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.